Well, that was a fast and furious year. I want to start out by saying thank you to several people. Thank you, past President Matt Long, for the orientation and onboarding to the role of president a year ago. Thank you, Treasurer Greg Long, for the behind-the-scenes work that you put in and the due diligence that you do with our club and foundation budgets. Secretary Lynn Muma, it was a pleasure working side by side with you. Thank you for your ongoing help. And I'm thrilled that we will forever be known as the first all-female team to sit at the Rotary Club of Wooster leadership table. Past presidents, for your never-ending encouragement throughout this year, thank you. When I started this year, I pronounced a priority of focus on our club with our local community as well. The focus is relative to the Rotary focus areas addressing education and literacy, poverty, and health. Little did I know just how much that local focus would play out at the end of this year. I want to highlight some of the great work that you all did in this 2019-2020 year. It was the year of COVID-19, the stay-at-home order, taking care of our own, going virtual, and hosting 3 international exchange students in 2 different school districts, and hosting them well into the pandemic quarantine. So first, many thanks to all of you who helped care for and make this year a successful year for our exchange students. We awarded 6 Rotary Club of Wooster scholarships to Wooster City High School seniors in the amount of $11,000. We again participated in the dictionary project, in which we gave 291 third graders in the Wooster City School District their own dictionary. Now, it might seem odd in this time of digital everything and online resources that we hand out hard copies of dictionaries, but for some of those young students, the excitement of receiving the dictionary was sadly the excitement of receiving the first book that they ever have owned. Through the Every Rotarian Every Year campaign, you donated over $12,000. The goal of this campaign is always to maximize member participation. We had 70% participation this year. The emphasis there is participation because a percentage of that contribution comes back to us in future years through local district grants, and we use those funds to help pay for the scholarships that we provide. You saw to it that the Meals with a Mission fundraiser met the committee goal of generating $10,000. We again hosted the Al Van Wee tournament. The coaches clinic this year increased from a low of just 2 attending coaches last year to 17 this year. This we felt was just a great tribute to Coach Steve Moore for his final coaches clinic, and our community coaches really rallied around for this final activity. And also with the Al Van Wee tournament, you all ran another very successful food drive, as well as the foundation gift of $3,000, all of which went to People to People. Through our Veterans Committee, we awarded $2,000 to the City of Worcester Police Department to purchase new Honor Guard uniforms, and another $1,800 to the Fallen Soldier Memorial that is currently being in process. We made a $4,000 contribution from our foundation to the Wayne County Committee for Crippled Children and Adults. This committee started back in the 1940s by our very own Al Van Wee, and it was created to help meet the needs of crippled individuals in Wayne County, provide wheelchairs, canes, braces, other equipment, while also providing a broader scope of help to meet necessary needs, perhaps medication and other means of support. In most cases, this committee is the last resort for financial assistance for these at-risk individuals. During the absolute craziest time of the year, when everyone was trying to figure out how to work from home, how to be a teacher, how to take care of aging parents, and how to live with our partners in a house 24/7. You all pulled off in that time frame another Parade of Flags launch with 1,977 flag subscriptions. You know what I love about this particular service project? It's twofold. One, it is truly a community partnership with all of the non-Rotary clubs and organizations that are engaged with flag installation. And two, it really showcases our community's pride and patriotism. I was very surprised by the number of notes and comments that started flowing in after the flags started going up for that first project. Thank you. Now, I want to end on a couple of more highlights related to local community impact service areas. We took some key steps when the pandemic hit. You continued your fourth quarter meals contribution so that we could continue to pay our cooks. There we are, taking care of our own. We made a $5,000 contribution from our Wooster Rotary Foundation to the COVID-19 Community Fund at United Way. This fund is made available to the organizations in the community who are serving those hardest hit by the pandemic. And we started meeting virtually to maintain member engagement and keep our members safe. This has really been a bright spot for me, seeing you all show up on my computer screen on Mondays come noon. You can see, I thought it was fitting. This is what I see. My background is what I see on my screen. I thought, since I can't be with you in person on this final day, that I would at least honor our virtual meetings with this background. Thank you for all the notes and the emails, the notes of appreciation that you have sent during this time. And you know, I don't even mind that more than one of you have told me that I will probably forever be known as the one who started the Wooster Rotary pajama party meetings. As long as you were comfortable and participating, that was all that mattered. And finally, in the last meeting of the board of the year, which was just last week, your board approved two final requests for this year in the realm of club and community service. One of those, as I announced this past Monday, was past President Tony Biggio's proposal for a printed hard copy membership directory. The board approved that proposal. We will be moving forward and printing a directory in the very near future. The second one that the board approved at the meeting last week was to make a gift from our foundation, a $5,000 contribution to the living room at the Salvation Army. This is the new initiative of the Salvation Army with many local community partners involved. And this contribution helps us to further impact the focus areas of Rotary and our club that address poverty, literacy, and health. It has been my honor to serve the Rotary Club of Worcester this year. Thank you for entrusting the club leadership and the public representation to me. Thank you.